Yo guys, welcome back to another Nvidia update video. Today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts and what to expect next with Nvidia. As you can see, we had a great day for the bulls on Friday, up 8%, seeing price pretty much up to 187, which was crazy because we were just at like 171. So huge comeback for the bulls. Definitely what the bulls wanted to see, definitely what the bulls needed. But are we going to continue this bullish momentum into next week? Guys, before I get into it, I do have a Discord where I post live trading updates about Tesla and Nvidia. Every single day I post about 10 updates for each stock, letting you know key levels to look out for, good buying positions when we're extending to one side of the spectrum or the other. Then yeah, on Friday I posted like 25 updates because there's a lot of stuff happening. So definitely go check that out if you're interested. It's only $5 a month, or there's a free trial. That link is in my description. And if you want to ask any questions, you can drop them in my community chat. So yeah, definitely go check it out. People have really been seeming to like this. Again, that link is in the top of my description. Go ahead and check out the free trial if you're interested. But getting into it, guys, huge day for the bulls, right? But as you can see, zoom out on this SMI right here. We are very, very, very overbought short term. Very overbought short term. And what this does mean is that we're probably going to find a top. That 187 that we went up to on Friday was probably our short term top. So going into this, going into the next week, I can definitely see a move back down to the top of this purple zone around 183-ish. And if we're super bullish, we'll bounce from there and we'll, head to the top of this 186. Well, we'll head to this 186 level. That was a strong resistance in the past, actually. Well, it was support, turned to resistance, still resistance into support again. Then we dip below it, and now trying to see if we could use it as support again. But that is if we did a nice bounce off this purple zone, we can come back up to this 186 level and try to use that as support. Again, this is the very, very bullish scenario. And from there, in the next few weeks, of course, we need this 1 hour SMI to cool off a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if we chopped here for a few days. But after that, guys, we can make it to the top of this wedge, which we've been forming on the daily time frame for quite some time now. As you see, starting to get kind of tight. Obviously, we can still continue to get more tight. But guys, even if we do get to the top of that, even if we do get to the top of this wedge at around 190, 191-ish, I don't think we're going to get that nice big breakout to the 200s until we get to earnings, which is on the 25th. So we definitely got some time. Normally, we don't like to make too big of moves. Obviously, we had an 8% down on Friday. Excuse me, but I mean, technically, we're just chopping around 180-ish. So I don't think we're going to have that huge move to, 200-ish until we hit earnings. So that's going to be about 20 days. Again, it's February 25th is when we'll have earnings. So that is the very, very bullish route, see to the top of the wedge in a few weeks. But guys, let me get rid of this. Honestly, I can definitely see us coming down to at least this 180 level, even if we are super bullish. Come down to this 180 level, because 180 is a major level where you used to have a lot of price action around, using it as support, resistance, support, resistance, just chopping around that level. So I would not be surprised if we had a dip back down to that 180 level. From there, we could start, that move up, saying the top of the purple zone as support, saying that 186 level of support, and then head up to the top of the zone, see 190-ish. That is a very possible bullish scenario until we get to earnings. That definitely could happen. That would also let that 1 hour SMI cool off a little bit. It would cool off more than if we just came to the top of this purple zone at 183. So if we are bullish, I do think we are probably going to come down to 180. If we're super bullish, then we will not fall below 183.5. So these are the two bullish routes I can see happening. And yeah, come up to the top of the top of the wedge in a few weeks. See the low 190s. Wait till earnings, and then we'll see what happens there. So yeah, those are the bullish scenario, guys. Those definitely could happen. I definitely lean more towards the fact of us going down to this 180 level first, and then finding support. I'd be pretty surprised if we didn't fall below that 183 level. If we just held support there, I'd be surprised, although that would mean that we are very, very bullish. So I'll definitely monitor that going into next week, and of course, I will let you guys know in the Discord. My members will definitely know first, so definitely go check out that Discord again. But guys, if we do fall below that 180 level, that is a huge red flag to long the stock. I would definitely caution buying the stock at least short term until we can hop back on the positive side of that 180 level. Because if we do fall below this 180 level and start using it as resistance, guys, we can come back down to the 170s, maybe even fill this gap that we made on Friday. We had like a nice 2% gap up, so definitely can come back down to that gap. But again, even if we do come down here, I would be surprised if we drop below this wedge due to the fact of earnings coming up on the 25th. And again, I don't think we're going to get any major move until earnings. But guys, basically overall, if we stay above that 180 level, we have a good shot of coming back up to reclaim 186 as support. From there, in a few weeks, we can come to the top of this wedge, see 190-ish. Although, if we drop below that 180 key level, definitely caution long the stock, as we could see a deeper dive into 170 in the 170s again, maybe even come down to low 170s and fill that gap. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Short term, no matter what, guys, I definitely think we are going to get a move back down to at least the top of this purple zone, but probably to 180, just because we're like, if we just zoom out on this SMI, you can see how extended to the top side we are. And every time this does happen, guys, look, we get a top and we get a move down pretty much every single time. Here we kind of stalled out a little bit, and then here we got that move down. Basically every single time, guys, we get to the top of the indicator, we get a move down. It's not perfect. But it's more times than not, we are going to be finding a top. So that's why I do think we're going to come back down to at least the top of this purple zone. But overall, guys, I do think that we're bullish. If we could hold support at 183 or 180, that's bullish in my opinion, and we can see the top of this wedge in the low 190s in the coming weeks. But if we do fall below that 180 level, caution longing the stock, as we could see a deeper dive into the 170s. Pretty much how I'm seeing it right now. We are forming that huge daily wedge, something to look out for. This could be a nice bullish wedge. But again, I don't think we're going to get that answer until earnings. So yeah, guys, that's about all I got for you today. I'll be posting my Tesla update tomorrow, so definitely watch out for that. And of course, join my Discord. I'll be updating my members as the market is trading, letting you know good buying positions, stuff like that. People are really singing to like it. Definitely go check it out. Check out that free trial. Peace.